guys, how you doing today? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. I hope you guys are doing okay. As usual, support your boy, like this video, comment, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. Well, guys, firstly, let's talk about TB Joshua and Bensi in Dausa. Of course, you guys know about Bishop Bensi Idausa died few years ago, and TB Joshua just died earlier this year. May their soul continue to rest in peace. So there's this online preacher. She's a elderly woman. Well, she said she saw Pastor TB Joshua and Bensi Dausa in hellfire. Well, check out what she said.
I have been to hellfire. I have felt the pain, the torture. I don't want to go there and be burnt for everlasting. No, I don't want to go there. I saw the body of TB Joshua in hellfire. Idausa is tormented in hell today because of ring, because of earring. Allowing the member to put on all those adornment because he himself was putting a long chain. He didn't know. But I'm sorry to tell you that Bishop Idausa is in hellfire. He's crying. Idausa went to hellfire. I saw him. He was tormented in hell. I saw Bishop Idausa in hell. And he was putting long chain. He was wedding the church member with ring. He was also putting ring in his hand. Beloved, if you are a pastor, run away from ring. Don't wed your church member with ring, because what I'm telling you is the truth and nothing but the truth.
According to her, she said Bensi Dausa is in hellfire because of the ring. You know, for those of you who are aware, who know Pastor Bishop Idausa very well, you know he usually wears this long chain. So according to her, it's because of that chain and rings that they are wearing, both Idausa and TB Joshua. That was the reason why that's the reason why they went to hellfire. Well, I cannot ascertain if this woman is saying the truth or not, because I myself haven't gone to hellfire before. I never hope of going there. Well, kindly let me know, guys. For those of you who may have been to heaven and hellfire, please let me know if you have seen TB Joshua or Bensi Dausa in hellfire or in heaven. Well, it's crazy. Well, guys, let's move forward. This one's coming from Reno Omokri, and what he said about the kind of relationship that you should be into. So Reno said, do not turn a relationship into a poverty alleviation program. And this one is for the girls. This one is for the girls, guys. That is what you do when you send the following text or WhatsApp messages. Hello, honey. My hair is due, sweetie. My phone is old, babe. I need credit. No, you don't need any direct credit. You need a job and a business that does not involve you lying on your back. God created women to be helpers to their husbands. God did not create you to be parasite to a man who is not married to you. Well, someone asks, what about those women who don't genuinely have, but who are good women, but they do not genuinely have, and they need recharge card, they need airtime, they need clothes, stuff, and the man has money to buy such women stuff? What are you saying? Are you saying that we shouldn't assist our women? We shouldn't fall in love with a woman simply because that woman doesn't have a job or doesn't have money? Well, so the guy that asked such question said, okay, sir, but can I ask you a question? What if she can't afford the needs and you have the money? Can you help? Then Reno responded, say, if you want to meet a need, go and meet your mother's needs. Keep thinking with your reproductive organs. Many of you have mothers who do not even have an iPhone 1. Yet you buy iPhone 13s for your partner in fornication. Respect the breast you suck for food, and not just the one you suck for pleasure. Well, that's Reno Omokri. Like I've said before, if you agree with what he said, every now and then, let's talk about this innocent girl in Nigeria who recently lost her life. May also continue to rest in peace. Well, so what happened was we have even discussed about our issue before, sometime last year, late last year or earlier this year, I think so. So what happened was her apartment was robbed while she was not around. So the person who robbed her took items worth 300,000 naira. So she reported to the police, and it was discovered that a 14 years old son of our neighbor, the guy is 14 years old, was the one that robbed her. So when she reported the matter to the police, the father of this said guy, 14 years old, wanted to settle her the sum of 100,000 naira to forget the case. And she said no. The items that were stolen was worth 300,000 naira. So because she's a Nigerian and they have recourse, they try to, of course, twist the story around, and they got this guy arrested for theft. So after spending at least, I think, more than 1 year, she was arrested and sentenced to, I think, 18 years imprisonment for something she never did. So of course, NGOs out there talked about it, and it got the attention of Nigerians. I even spoke about it. Then this Nigerian Diaspora Commission also issued a memo concerning this girl. In fact, this is what they wrote on this lady's issue. They said, press statement: Nigeria wrongfully incarcerated in Cote d'Ivoire prison. Itunu Babalola fact of the matter. They said, following painstaking investigation by the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission and the Nigerian Mission in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, it was confirmed that Itunu, a Nigerian living in Abidjan, was wrongfully charged and incarcerated for a crime she did not commit. So after we saw this message from the Nigeria Commissioner, Commission in Diaspora, Nigeria in Diaspora Commission, we were relaxed, saying that okay, she will be released soon. But guess what? She was never released, and this girl just recently died of infection. According to as at today, the person who posted it, David, said Itunu is dead. She died this night. Just confirmed. It's all over. I'm in pain. 8 months of effort. 8 months of Uncle David. God, please bless you. 8 months of hoping for Nigeria to prove me wrong for once. I have just received a message from Cote d'Ivoire about Itunu. She is still in prison in Abidjan, where she has contracted a serious infection and apparently she is dying. All those promises by Nigeria in Diaspora Commission are big audio promises. She finally died. Well, it's quite unfortunate. The other day I was talking to my friend, and he told me that I think we should all be praying that we shouldn't get into any trouble outside Nigeria, or we shouldn't get involved in serious sickness, accident in this country, because of lack of proper medical facilities, that it doesn't think anybody will survive if anybody gets into serious accident or serious sickness in this country. And that girl living in Ivory Coast, who was living in Ivory Coast, I'm very much sure she wasn't doing anything illegal. She was living her life, obeying the rules of the land, and yet, well, it's quite unfortunate though. It's quite unfortunate. I don't know what will happen now, honestly. I don't know what will happen now. It's quite unfortunate. Well, let's move forward, and let's talk about Toki Makinwa. Well, Toki Makinwa is the current host of Buddha Ultimate Search. And people are blaming her for the poor appearance, like the poor rating. People are not that interested in Buddha Ultimate Search, unlike before. And people are thinking that Toki Makinwa is the main reason why that show flopped. Well, according to this woman who wrote Toki Makinwa, she said The truth is, viewers lost interest in Gouda Ultimate Search the moment they announced Toki Makinwa as the host. This isn't about eating or anything. I just believe every TV host and OAP has their own area of specialization. Toki Makinwa hosting Gouda Ultimate Search is as weird as asking someone like Frank Udoho to come and host beauty pageant show. Wetin concern Agbero and final exam? If at all there will be a new season, then the organizers need to do better. If they really want viewers and rating on their show, they should learn to appoint people on merit and credibility. We're talking Makiwa because that's her business, and because that is where she kind of like gets some of her money from. She wasn't happy about that, and she said, I would usually ignore this, but let the human TM come out tonight. How do you sit back and tweet this, yet fight for inclusion of women in an already male dominated field? Make it make sense. Since I was announced as the host of Good Ultimate Search, it's been one thing to the other. First, why Toki? Then it wasn't about my hosting ability, but about my wearing makeup. Then it was that I am not fit for the position because certain shows are not for me. I can't win with you all. It's a shame to see women who should root for another woman to get a feet in the door so that a lot of more women could possibly be considered in the future tears down someone who took a chance to rise up to the occasion. Should I have said no? This is a show not for me. This show is not for me. What happened to the young girl who dreamed one day to host this show? Who worked tirelessly for years to build a brand that will take chance and in different things? Should we not encourage dreaming big anymore? Well, I am totally in support of Toki Makinwa. It's not about Toki Makinwa that is making Good Ultimate Search flop. It's just that the viewers now are not that interested anymore. But in time, they will be interested. And it's because Good Ultimate Search isn't a program that runs regularly every year. They stopped a long time ago, and now they're just coming hoping that fans will be interested in that search. Come on, man. They flopped on their own, not Toki Makinwa. That's just from me. And this was coming from Naira Marley. He talked about smelly Punani. Crazy. He said, big bump and ish compared to girls that had good Punani and give good head. Now send this to your sojourn. Well, Naira Marley. Anything that only comes out from Naira Marley's mouth when it comes to inspirational talk doesn't really necessarily have to do with your daily life struggles. It's about weed, Punani, Bombo. That's all he posts about, and that is high-tech. That is what it stands for. Well, I'm not going to hate him on that, though, because that is just who he is, and it's what he has been always portraying for a long time. He's not apologetic. He's not apologetic over it. It doesn't even send you if you don't send him because of what he's posting. Well, that I just said that about it anyway. And check out this Nigerian filmmaker who said Obi Cubana doesn't have money. He said, his name is Onyenka. He said, anybody that is wealthy on social media does not have any money. This one, I am more than sure. No wealthy person flaunt wealth for person to see. No wealthy persons flaunt wealth for people to see. Then someone said, Obi Kobana uncle. It's not as if he mentioned Obi Kobana's name. Someone brought Obi Kobana's name to the discussion. Then he replied, but he does not have money. So Obi Kobana doesn't have money. They say, what then does he have? He said, go and ask him. Stop disturbing me. So do you believe Obi Kobana flaunting all his lifestyle on social media automatically means as if he doesn't have money? That's the reason why he flaunt it on social media. But we see a lot of billionaires out there. They don't brag. They don't talk in fact. They just see them calmly. They buy expensive stuff. Way, way expensive stuff that you can ever imagine. Example. You know these people who are rich usually go to club to buy booze. buy NSC, you're supposed to buy for 400k, they can buy it for 3 million in the club. But these billionaires, they don't just buy. You know that rare booze, that rare drink, that rare champagne that is up to 200 years old or 1000 years old, that is sold for 10 million US dollar or 30 million US dollar. That is the kind of drink they buy. Or that pint that is sold for 300 million US dollar. That is the kind of stuff they buy. Not this flashing cars and all those kind of things. You understand what I mean? It's not as if that they are not wasting money. They do waste their money, spend it on ridiculous things. And well, again, I'm talking about Obi Kobana. One of his club has been shut down after a lady died, also in Bosso. So according to the news, they said, had the saddest news this morning. A young girl that went to Hustle and Bozo last night got electrocuted. So sad. Then also Amboso issued a public statement saying, "We are closed till further notice. This is due to the loss of our esteemed client. We are deeply saddened by the situation and need time to heal from it. Our prayers are with the families of the lost soul. May our soul rest in peace. We sympathize with the family on this unbearable loss. Kindly bear with us. We pass through this storm. Signed, management." So Obi Kobana also owns also Amboso. You just imagine going to club and you get electrocuted. Is it that there are wires? Wow, some people, there's some kind of death. You start wondering, can this just happen? Can this honestly happen? All those kind of thoughts. And check out this uni law real 400 level student who allegedly beat up his supervisor. This guy beat up his supervisor. Can you imagine? A 400 level student, final year, 400 level, and all your village winch who never came for you 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level, they decided to just come for you and you enter trap. You beat up a supervisor. Is that not rustication? Is that not rustication? Well, it's quite unfortunate though. Well, I pray he move out of that situation, and maybe they can please forgive him and allow him to graduate. But I think that is very, very unlikely if he will graduate, if not rustication. So, guys, our President Muhammadu Buhari, our beloved president, was in France recently, and he officially flagged out Nigeria, saying Nigeria is open for business. In fact, he said, for those people in France, for France who want to seek greener pasture in Nigeria, that Nigeria is open for anyone, that they should come. Nigeria is blessed. According to the news, they said Nigeria is open to French citizens who wish to leave France and seek greener pasture in Africa's most populous country. That's coming from President Muhammadu Buhari. So to all the Nigerians living in France, please, this is for you. It's about time you guys come back to seek for greener pasture in Nigeria, because according to President Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria is blessed and the population is good. You can take advantage of the Nigeria population to progress. Well, thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching. It's the boy again, Adamslink, and see you next time. Don't go anywhere. Watch out for my next video. Peace.